Knowledge, when internalized, etched deeply within our hearts, will continue to guide us for the rest of our lives. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ba'du. In the previous sessions, we are reminded of the importance of intentions in guiding our actions. However, how do we know that our intentions are correct? How do we know that our actions are correct? The answer is knowledge, al-ilmu. With knowledge, we can consider the repercussions of our actions. With knowledge, we know how to plan. With knowledge, we know what we should be focusing on. With knowledge, we know what pleases Allah and what incurs His wrath. Hence, it is no surprise that the great Islamic scholar, Al-Imam al-Bukhari, in his famous book, Sahih al-Bukhari, he named a chapter as Al-Ilmu qabla al-Qawli wal-Amal, which literally translates to knowledge before speech and action. It is a short phrase, but has a very deep meaning. It means that it is essential for us to know a thing first before saying or acting upon it. Therefore, knowledge has a high and important status in Islam. This is proven in the Holy Quran, where there are lots of verses that taught us about the importance of knowledge and how significant it is in our lives as Muslims. Allah mentioned in the Quran, فَعْلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ, meaning, so know that there is no God worthy of being worshipped but Allah. This is in Surah Muhammad, verse 19. Scholars derived from this portion of the ayah the obligation of knowing what our testimony of faith means for it to be valid. Hence, without knowing what our shahada or the kalimatul tawheed means, uttering it has no value. Even in the foundation of our religion, it must be backed by knowledge. Allah said in Surah Taha, verse 114, فَقُلْ رَبِّ زِدْنِي عِلْمًا, meaning, and say, O Muhammad, my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Scholars say that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was never told to ask for an increase in anything except for knowledge. And this shows the importance of knowledge in the Islamic perspective. And let me conclude with a beautiful point. The Quran as a whole is itself a proof of the importance of knowledge. It is the greatest miracle bestowed upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. However, we all know that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last prophet. There's no prophet after him, and his teachings are meant for all mankind till the end of time, for his people to remain steadfast to Quran, an embodiment of knowledge preserved and unchanged from the Supreme Divine. This goes to show that the lasting impact of knowledge is far greater than other astonishing miracles people may see with their eyes. Knowledge, when internalized, etched deeply within our hearts, will continue to guide us for the rest of our lives. Regardless of what's happening around us, from the distractions and temptations, we will not waver when we have knowledge. We are the Ummah of knowledge, have pride in that. Depending on how we regard knowledge, we may rise or we may fall. With that being said, our religion acknowledges that there are different types of knowledge and sciences. Some are more noble than others, some should be prioritized over the others, some are even unworthy to be considered beneficial. Some of these details will inshallah be covered in the upcoming episodes. Till next time, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.